Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited. I went on a hunt to multiple Sephoras to get myself the new Makeup by Mario blushes. I have 3 colors here, not the ones I really wanted. I'll have a tiny story about that, but I do have 3 to test out the formula, the colors, and just my thoughts on the new release. So if you're interested, continue watching. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tania. Don't forget to subscribe down below and let's get started. So these are the new Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. Now, if you have seen any of my videos, you most likely know my obsession with the Makeup by Mario Enhancer. I have the light medium and I hit pan on that one and when repurchased medium just for summertime. I have them right here. This is such a unique new formula that I have never experienced anything like this. It's kind of like a tinted bronzer. It doesn't have a ton of pigment, so it's not that super intense bronzer, but the finish, the glowiness, the effect that these have on your skin is just something so unique, so beautiful. I did not put these on because I wanted to leave my face empty and ready for the blushes, but when I saw that they came out with blushes that I assume is the same formula, well, I know it's the same formula because I swatched them in store, I was so excited. Now when I went and hunted these down, I called all the Sephoras around me. I think I have 7 Sephoras around me, and none of them had all the colors in stock. None of them had the peach color, which was the one I wanted the most. I shall purchase that online. And then when I went to pick up the Pinch Me Pink, I think, that one, they had it in store. I applied it, I swatched it, and I went to check out and they would not sell it to me. They couldn't scan the code. It wouldn't pop up in their system. So I left empty-handed, but I did pick up 3 other shades, and I'm excited. These are also beautiful, but definitely the peach one and the like baby pink one, I will absolutely pick them up either in store. They said they're getting a shipment tomorrow, although I'm leaving for the beach today. I'm trying to get this out as soon as possible, but I will either pick them at a different Sephora or online. So we have here the color Rose Crush, Barely Blushing, and Perfect Pink. I will swatch them, and these run for $30. I'm pretty sure that's how much I paid for the enhancer, and they're the same formula. They're exactly the same formula, which makes me so happy. Now, I was a little scared that maybe these wouldn't be very pigmented, but I have some thoughts on that. Okay, so these are the colors that I picked up starting from this side, my left, your right. We have Barely Blushing, then we have Perfect Pink and Rosy Crush. These 2 I really wanted to pick up. This was like, oh, it was there, and it was the only other color I would have liked to swatch for you guys, but actually ended up really liking it when I swatched it. So these, as you can see, have the exact same formula as the enhancer. This is Barely Blushing, and this is the lightest one. It won't show up a ton on me, but I thought that a lot of people would be interested in this color. And it has that like cold butter, like when you rub cold butter, it has the same feeling. So I'm gonna swatch this one. This is very fair, but it does show up on me. I was surprised that I was able to swatch it on. So that is Barely Blushing. Moving on to Perfect Peach, and this one definitely shows up a lot, and you can definitely build these up. And then the Pinch Me Pink was like a baby pink, a little cool tone. It was stunning. I was so sad when they would not sell it. I was like, can you just do the Perfect Pink twice? And they wouldn't do it. And then the last one is Rose Crush. And this one also has quite a lot of pigment. So these are the three colors I have. I'm gonna start with the lightest, which is Barely Blushing. And this looks like such a beautiful blush for fair skin. I think I can even pull it off. Let me move the hair. See, oh, I'm so excited. I have not been this excited about a blush for a long time. This is such a unique formula. Glossy, ooh, juicy, yummy. I'm gonna get, not all the colors. I'm not gonna get the deepest one, the raspberry, the berry color. I did try it in store and it was a little bright on me, which is good because that means it will work really well for deeper skin tones. But the other two, the second I see them in store, I will pick them up. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Guys, I'm so happy. Obviously, hopefully you can tell that I'm so excited. I've been wanting some more colors. I want a highlighter in this, even though you really don't need a highlighter with these, but this is Barely Blushing. And as you can see, I can definitely build the color up. So beautiful. I was thinking about the NARS ones compared to this, and I'll give you a few thoughts at the end and swatches, but the NARS ones do not hold a candle to these. These are so much better. So this is Barely Blushing, right? I'm trying to remember. And it is so beautiful. I used these with my fingers as well, which worked, but I definitely think a synthetic fluffy brush will work. I also really like this one from the Sonia G Classic Base. I use this one for the bronzer. It works really well. Even the Jumbo, that one would work really well. Mine's dirty though, I have to wash it. Moving on to Perfect Pink. And I have to say that this really is such a perfect pink. The Pinch Me Pink is more of that baby pink, a little cool tone. But this one, I'm gonna take a little off just in case it goes on too much. And I have a ton of pimples, guys. It's that time of the month. And yes, I'm going to the beach. It's just so wonderful. So disregard if you see any extra pimples or redness. It's just my skin. See how beautiful that pink is? It's not too cool tone. It's not too warm. It really is such a perfect pink. It's bright and you can build it up. I'm trying to do it slowly because, you know, I don't like too pink, but that is really beautiful. I'm gonna add just a little bit. By the way, this is Sonia, it's not Sonia G, it's BK Beauty A507. And I'm gonna build the blush a little bit more, even though I would wear it like this. You can definitely get more pigment. So beautiful. Wow, you definitely don't need a highlighter with this. You can definitely blend the edges with your finger. And see, these are still like a sheer color. Like you can see your skin through these. They're not super intense, but they have more pigment than the NARS ones and they last better. Like I went to the store this morning and this is the afternoon and I still had blush on. I had to actually take my makeup remover and remove the blush from me swatching it in store, which is good because the NARS one, that didn't last on me 2-3 hours and it was completely gone. So ooh, Perfect Pink is such a perfect pink. I'm so glad I picked it up because it was between this one and Pinch Me Pink. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just buy them both because I bet the people would be interested in knowing the difference. And since they didn't sell me the Pinch Me Pink, I'm glad I got this one. I'm actually gonna put this on my lips and just almost as a gloss. Yes, this works really well. Soft, pretty. Okay, so we have Barely Blushing and then we have Perfect Pink. I think they're both beautiful. They both work. Oh, such a stunning finish. Exactly the same formula as the Skin Enhancer. So I am going to go remove these and show you the last color. I did forget to mention before that I did set my under eyes with some powder, and the blush had no issues. It didn't seem to be bothered by the powder underneath. So that's just good to know. Okay, let's take this color. This is the Rose Crush, and it's a little bit more intense than the other ones. And on me, it pulls a little bit red. So you can see here. Kind of reminds me of the Dolce Vita from NARS, how that one pulls a little bit red on me. This is the same. Oh, but it's so pretty. Wow. I'm kind of glad I'm doing this at the end, because the other ones I was able to kind of swatch them a little bit better. This is kind of with my finger just a little bit, but so beautiful. And again, like I mentioned, I have like a pimple here, just everywhere. They're just everywhere. And I didn't want to put heavy foundation to cover them up or heavy concealer, just because these kinds of products, you're not going to use them necessarily with a ton of concealer and a ton of foundation, or I wouldn't. These, whew, I kind of went heavy-handed, but these on me, at least with the Skin Enhancer, I use them kind of like a more everyday makeup, although these seem to have quite a lot of pigment where you could use them on top. But because of the texture, you know, you don't want to combine it with super matte heavy foundations, because I could see it maybe lifting a little bit, although if you're gentle, you shouldn't have a problem. This is a beautiful color too. I'm not regretting getting this whatsoever. On the nose. I'm packing all of these. I'm taking them to the beach, even though I'm barely bringing makeup. So beautiful. I'm just taking my powder brush with nothing on it, whatever was left over, and just blending this area here, because I kind of went a little happy with my blush. I took it everywhere. I was just so excited, and I'm also in a hurry because I'm trying to get this video out today and leave. Wow, so beautiful. So this is the color Rose Crush. This is described as a spiced rose. I'm gonna take a little bit of this and put it on my lips because I still have that pink. Ooh. These work on the lips so well, and they actually feel very, very moisturizing. I'm skipping mascara today. I'm traveling. I don't want to have anything on my eyes that I have to take off at the end of the day, but a little skin, a little glow will make me feel better. As if through my excitement you haven't figured out that I like these. I love these. I want every color, again, except the deep one. I think it would be wasted in my collection. I think they're beautiful. All the colors look different on too. So it's not like you have repeats. Even the perfect pink that they describe as a cool pink, and I don't think it's too cool. So don't be scared of that if you're not into cool pinks. I think it's a beautiful like pink, but it's not too cool tone. I would say that the Pinch Me Pink, which is, they described it as a pale pink, that one pulls a little bit more that baby pink, cool pink on me, and it actually shows up like a cool pink. This one, I would say that it's a beautiful, bright pink, that it's a beautiful undertone. The Barely Blushing, I think that this, a lot of people are gonna love if you have fair skin, fair to medium, I mean fair to light, and light to medium. I mean, right now I'm tan, and it showed up on me really well. So I think it's beautiful. I think it may be a lot of people's go-to. And then the Rose Crush, beautiful. So beautiful. I feel like it brought me so much color and without being too much. I want all of them. I wanted to compare them with the NARS. These are the Afterglow Liquid Blush. Now, I was a little disappointed in these. They don't have a ton of pigment, but that's not my issue. My issue is that they don't last. And I just wanted to kind of swatch them for you side by side so you can kind of see the texture and how they look. They are beautiful on, and I do like overall the effect that it has. I just wish they lasted longer and had just a little bit more pigment. Even for me, that sometimes I like very little, barely their makeup, and I get used of these kinds of products. I just needed more. So I swatched them as best as I could here. And the top ones are NARS, and then the bottom ones are the New Makeup by Mario. I kind of try to pair them with whatever I thought would work best. Now the middle shades, see how they both have that undertone, that more reddish, spiced. They call it a spiced rose, and it really is. The problem with the NARS that they look very pigmented, but once you start blending them, they pretty much blend away. Which again, like if they lasted a little bit more, I probably wouldn't have such an issue with them. But the fact that there's not a lot of pigment and the fade, to me, they're just not worth it. But I do like the finish that they had on the cheek. They didn't last a couple hours on me, and I just kind of felt like I wasted my money on these. I am planning to play with them a little bit more and test them out even more than I've been doing, because I really want to find a way to use them or give them to a friend that likes a very minimal blush. But with the Makeup by Mario, they last so much better. They are the exact same formula as the Skin Enhancer, so they have a little bit of that glowiness staying throughout the day. Now, I wouldn't consider these sticky, but they are glowy. But compared to the NARS one, the NARS ones almost become, I wouldn't say powdery, but they just become very matte on the skin. They dry down and they don't have that glossiness, even though there's a reflection of the product. Like I really like these on the skin, but they're not like the Makeup by Mario that will have this glow throughout the whole day. So overall, I definitely prefer the Makeup by Mario. It gives me more pigment. It gives me a glow that I really like, and they last up better throughout the day. And that is everything for today. It's going to be a short one. I gotta go, but I love these. They couldn't have come out with a better product, in my opinion. I mean, you guys know how much I like the Skin Enhancer. So if you like the Skin Enhancer, you're going to love this product. If you hate the Skin Enhancer, you're going to hate this product because it's the exact same, just with, you know, different pigments. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in future videos. Make sure you're subscribed down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Also, I will buy the other colors and swatch them for you in a future video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.